What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another portfolio update. In this video, I'm going to walk you through all of the moves I made today and also look at anything we're looking at for the rest of the week, especially with the major events that we have going on this week. If you guys could gently destroy the like button, that would be greatly appreciated. And let's get into the video. So in the main stock account, we were down 745 today, so pretty much flat. The main movers from today came from Tesla down 1.6%, Palantir up 2%, Shopify up 1.4%, CrowdStrike with a nice day up 3.6%, Meta up 1.6%, and Riot down 3.3%. Cash is now sitting at 11,800. First thing I did today was close out the Intel $18 puts. So I paid back $63.30 for those. The final P&L on this trade was 75% for $181. So I opened this about 12 days ago, so definitely hitting 75%. Was time to go ahead and close those out. Obviously, Intel was skyrocketing a little bit in the after hours, so these probably would have been up like 90+% tomorrow, but you never can account for those type of things, obviously. Next thing I did was I rolled my Celsius 43 puts that expired on the 27th of this month, rolled those down to kind of a strange strike price, but what was available was $41.67 puts. So move those out to January 17th. That was the date that I had to go to in order to get a credit. The options chains on Celsius are not the best. I didn't want to pay a debit on this trade. Just looking at the options chains today was why I decided to roll today. So if we're looking at the extrinsic value on the 43 puts over here, we were actually in the negative, so negative 50 cents with a delta of -1. So I was at an extreme chance of getting assigned these shares. Anytime you're sitting near a delta of 1, which is as high as it can go, you're going to be at risk, and especially when the extrinsic value is not only like under 10 cents but actually negative. That's not a good situation, so I decided to roll out today, even though those didn't expire until, I believe, the end, so the 27th, which would be next week. So decided to go ahead and roll those. Then let's look at a lot of options movement today as far as near-term expiring options. So the Tesla 260 calls were up 17% today, $281 profit. Both of the Shopify calls were down, so the 73 calls are down 143%, and the 75 call is down 16%. Palantir, we have 25, 34, and 19 calls that are all underwater. Intel was closed. Enphase is now back above my strike, which is 110, so I'm going to need to keep an eye on that. Obviously, those expire this Friday, so hopefully we can finally get Enphase off of the books for good. Shows you guys the Celsius, and then the Amazon 190 calls were up 25% today for $111 profit. So those are looking good. Crypto is bleeding out a little bit today. So the crypto portfolio is down 3,400 in the past 24 hours. Aerodrome Finance, which is my biggest conviction play for this cycle, is still holding up nicely. Gaming, it doesn't look like it now, but over the weekend, gaming was really firing. So Echelon Prime and Beam had nice moves, and that's really all for this one. Looking at Robinhood, we were down big today, almost 6%, $662. The Celsius leaps were down 1.4. Still waiting for the Celsius to get back to like probably 35 bucks, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell a round of calls on these leaps. And then the big loser today was the 2x Ethereum ETF, which was down 11%. So we're back down below 20% on these. So we'll see. Stocks on my radar. So we still have ELF, kind of looking at ELF, just waiting for that to stop its extreme downward trajectory. Probably do some put credit spreads on that this week. Boeing, Snow, Intel obviously up nicely today. And then I always leave TQQQ and SQQQ on here. As far as what I'll be looking at now of those two would obviously be SQQQ, because as we approach back to all-time highs, that might be a time where you want to put on some hedges. So we'll keep an eye on SQQQ. That was all for today, guys. Not a lot of movement, but definitely some of the options going well. If you guys have any questions, as always, drop them down below. I will get to all the questions. You guys can message me on Instagram if you'd like for any private questions. And I will see you guys in the next video. As always, take care and God bless.